Hey there, folks. It is me, RandomJosh Plays, and we are back again with some more Horizon Forbidden West. And yeah, we are heading back in. We're on part 31, I believe now. We'll be jumping back in to. I think we're actually going to take on the whatchamacallit main mission. So we're going to go and get Poseidon. Finally. So a cheeky trip to Las Vegas. Baby, let's get on it. Alrighty. So there we go. Okay. What did I want to do first? I wanted to get the flag. Sorry, I'm getting myself sidetracked. What's bloody new with me, let's be honest. I want to find the workbench. I can't. I wanted to see if we can upgrade our weapons so that we can make sure that we are fully prepped. This is machines, right? Not far from here. Is it up? Probably. Probably is up. Here we go. Because we haven't done this for a hot minute, so let's have a see. Which ones do you want? We wanna look at that. Can we? Okay, yep. But we can't do that. Okay. This we can upgrade. So we might as well do that. This should also upgrade. It's fully upgraded. And the rest of this we haven't got equipped, so that I will hold off on, I guess. Because we primarily want to focus on those, right? Also upgrade my outfit, so we will certainly do that. That's just ammo crafting. Pouch upgrades. What can we upgrade? Light arrows and elemental light arrows, sure. Bolts again, sure. Always handy. So a lot of these need animal parts. Oh, there's still 2 more bits of unknown gear. And then these are just from various creatures. Bellyback, Shellwalker, yeah. So we'll need to get some of this stuff at some point. I mean, I can see what you've got as well. But that's kind of fierce. Tripcaster, and a Seeker Hunter bow. Interesting.
Really? There's nothing you want.
Maybe at some point. Anyway, let's have a little look. Is there anywhere that we can travel that makes that journey a little bit easier? In all honesty, it doesn't look like it, other than that, which is an unknown one. Maybe there? Or maybe there. And then we walk through that way. It's also near Bristleback, so we could probably get one.
You swing like an Oseram at the harvest.
I need to find the fire again. So I went that whole last journey. It was right there. That's so frustrating. Anyway. Sweet. Particularly want to cross paths with that. I guess we'll just see if there is reasonable. We may have to go through this way. It seems. Which is fine. So yeah, I thought we'd continue with the actual story for a bit, because I feel like we haven't actually made any progress towards story, obviously for a while, because, well, for one, my drama. Let's just make sure we've got some ammo. Sounds like this some tea. Only wanting to do that purely because
Sounds like someone's in trouble.
Also Loki, I'm like get involved. Fuck me. Slitherfang.
You're not going to destroy my rig! Stay back!
I think she's gonna need some back.
Get away from my rig! Leave my stuff alone! Get away from that thing! I'll kill you all if I have to! You're not going to destroy my rig! Stay back! Get away from...
That's while we were there. Like, I know know this is sidetracking away from what we're supposed to be.
You think I'm afraid of you? Is it safe? Did they get to it? Please be intact. Please.
I should make sure she's okay.
Nice. Friend?
142. 142. Supply drop.
Alright. Wire to spike is still intact. Rig's still playing.
You okay there?
You took out those machines. I'm grateful, but you should go now. There's nothing to see here.
So this rig of yours, it's receiving sound through that wire from the thing up on the cliff, what you call a spike. But the message is only a fragment, and you're trying to pick up the whole thing?
How did you figure all that out?
I've learned a few things in my travels. If you want, we could talk about it. Maybe I can help?
You do seem downright knowledgeable. So go ahead. Shoot.
You're no ordinary tinker.
Didn't used to be a tinker at all. More of a metal worker. Came from Mainspring. I can weld a seam so fine you could barely see it. Not that I ever got any credit for it. You see, up there, you've got to be a man to get ahead. I once had a shot at joining a first-rate crew, one of the best forges in the claim. But I didn't get the job. My own brother wouldn't vouch for me just because I'm of the female persuasion. Anyhow, at least out here I don't have to worry about any mainspring men talking down to me.
Your rig's impressive. How does it work?
Well, like you said, the spike up there seems to capture the sound. It travels by wire down to my contraption. I put some coils in there and a light sheet of metal that vibrates, making the sound louder. I'm not exactly sure why it works, but it just does.
And you set it up out here all alone?
I'm not the trusting type. Pretty much everything I do is all alone.
Sounds like you're still mad at your brother.
Some days I am. Other days, I miss him. He's passed on, you see. He didn't have the guts to go against the blast of the bellows and vouch for a lady. Even his own sister. It was cowardly, and I told him so. In fact, I told him we weren't family no more. But over time, I've had cause to regret it. He wasn't a bad sort. He knew how to make me smile when he wasn't being such a lout.
I'm sorry he's gone.
Yeah. So am I. Blast it all.
How did you first hear the message?
I used to be a smith up in the claim. Wasn't an easy life. A lot of hard work without much to show for it. Then, one day, I heard a whisper coming from a steel rod. Faint, like the last fingers of steam coming off a cooling forge. When I moved the rod around, the whispers got louder. I did some tinkering, built my rig, and did my best to follow that sound. Further west I came, the stronger it got. Then I found that spike up there. When I hooked up my rig, the words were clearer than ever.
What do you think the message is?
I don't know. There's something sad about it. Feels like it's from one lost soul to another. I'd sure like to know what it means.
Let me have a look at that spike. I might be able to pick up more of that message.
How?
Let's just say I have a rig of my own.
I didn't know Nora were tinkers.
They're not, but I am, in a way. Be right back.
Well, okay then. I guess.
Interesting.
Just follow the wire to the spike at the top. And then please, just don't break anything.
Well, would do that, but honestly, let's get ourselves sidetracked. Have it ready for the time. Yeah.
Fire can help here.
Definitely. Safe enough. Orion.
This must be the ruins of Las Vegas. Poseidon shouldn't be far.
Found Vegas. So cool. Good old campfire.
Gaia said this is where I'd find Poseidon, but the ruins out here are exposed to the elements. But a lot of them are buried in the sand. So maybe Poseidon is underground. If that's true, I might be able to find a way down through one of these structures.
Search the structures.
Looks like Frost is no good here.
Face. Anything in here? Or is it just like a weird... universe?
Can't get rid of the vines. Not yet, anyway.
Something. Yes, it makes sense when it's making something super true. Missing tool needed, yeah. So maybe is this
Water's pouring out of the building. Simon's doing? I better check it out. Someone's been through here.
Solves up.
Camping gear. Looks like there's something behind.
I was at him. I was so close.
To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Moreland, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly, a Norse spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark I. The Mark II was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a
compressed air capsule, hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? What? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
Always with the glitching. God damn it. Like, I don't get it.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here. 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, he never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps' workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy that...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. It's like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, Suddenly, there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths, I'd say it's apt.
Apt or not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
Interesting. We're now going to build a diving mast, it seems. So, we need to get that compressed air capsule. That may be. This is going to be potentially tricky, but yeah, I know our oxygen is low, but it's good. Just keep breathing, darling. Just
Got the
about.
compressed air capsule. Now, to get all the machine
finally
guns.
going to get away from this place.
Well, good thing that Aloy showed up. We'll see.
The longer their sojourn in the desert, the crustier the shard counters move became.
Tears. Let's see.
According to Moreland, the herd should be south of here. A drone. Must be part of Cyclops. If I can get its data, I can reconnect it with the dome back at the base. But how to get up there?
probably need to jump on something and fly. So weird.
Maybe I can climb something to jump onto the drone.
Sailor, you are crazy.
Well, this is where Moreland said the herd would be. They must have moved on. I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. There. Tracks should lead me to the herd.
Find out. I have an inclination that we will probably split this into.
Where's the herd? I should have the parts I need.
Yeah, we'll probably. So it's 2 parts. So many creatures about to. It's gonna be intense.
Fire's wasted on that machine.
Lucky. Oh, it's bugs. None of those are big. Very confused.
More machines? Grab them first. Spiral. Great. Okay. Got them all. And where did the herd go? This storm won't last forever. I can push through.
Yeah, what I was saying, I think, was Freddy. So we'll probably split this into like 2 parts. 'Cause normally the main missions are a little bit longer anyway, so I have an inclination that will be the case. So I guess let's just see.
Looks like the herd's caught between those sense piles.
Jesus.
Maybe that's my village.
What's this to?
It's weak against shock. I'm not giving up. It definitely helps.
Now I've got people behind me shooting. Oh.
One synthetic membrane. Better check the other machines. One of them might have a kneecap I can use. Outpost full of rebels. This for Gala's outposts. Should be able to get by unnoticed.
Coincident. Why on those? We'll take them out. Apparently.
this fight.
Firing!
Fight me!
But just
They need cover!
Damn! You got eyes on?
I should check if there's anything with a lock around here.
probably even
I've got.
what then? Okay. I mean, we did an accident well most of us this, so I won't really complain that much.
I should check the leader for tags.
I mean, I think what we need
Down it goes.
Got him. One of them should have a kneecap. The kneecap. Good. I should have all the parts to build this thing now. Better get back to Moreland.
I will just cover this. One.
Be prepared. These rebels won't be bothering anyone else.
Oh. No. Okay. Okay, is there something to come back?
Bet I can open that chest with this key I found.
So we're gonna want Need to work out how. Like every time it just changes its mind. There it goes. Assume this is the correct. Actually, in the can I come up and do this? Save that.
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours.
Let's have a see. Ooh. Enables you to dive extreme depths. Nice. Anything else we can upgrade while we're here? Only bits that we haven't got up, so like. Oh wait, no, we can do this as well. Get it. Nice. Apparently we can do that as well. Yes.
Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay, time to see if this thing works.
Oh, Marcus. I'd love to leave all of that. So, yeah, let's just quickly save. Yeah, thank you all so much for sticking tuned for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, of course, please do head on down below, click on that subscribe button, join the family, and hit that notification bell also to be notified of when I do post future videos such as this. And yeah, thank you again, and I will see each and every one of you folks in the next video. Peace. Peace out, bitches.